Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tank. Today we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Solana. I'll be giving you my thoughts about where we are in the market as well as where I think we might be going in the short to near future. Before I go any further, if you guys could do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I do have a giveaway happening on this channel where I will be giving away a 15-inch flat screen TV to one lucky subscriber once we do hit 1,000 subs here on YouTube. So if you like what you heard, you want to be supportive, or you possibly just want to win yourself a 15-inch flat screen TV, all you need to do is sub to the channel. Now let's quickly just go ahead and take a look at CoinMarketCap before we take a look at the charts and get a better idea of how we're dealing with everything as an entire market. Right now, we're sitting at $2.14 trillion, and we are trying to grind our way back up and recover after the other day's dump. All in all, though, the top 10 coins, excluding Solana, are down over the past 7 days. Solana is up 69.33% as we make this video over the past 7 days. Solana has been a freight train of momentum to the upside, and I don't know what's going to stop it, or if anything does stop it in general, guys. I'm just being honest. I've thought a million times that this train was going to stop at multiple stations and take a breather, but it is not, and it's just been phenomenal to watch. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into Bitcoin's 4-hour time frame using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool. And as you guys can see, we are currently above the 200 EMA, which is this white line here. And we're currently trading Bitcoin for $47,095. I told you guys in my past video to ignore all narratives that are telling you that this is a fake out before a breakout until we actually reclaim the 200 EMA. Now, we are above it, but we haven't actually claimed the 200 EMA just yet. We need to actually close above the 200 EMA and then stay above there, in my opinion, for a whole 24 to 48 hours before we can confidently say, okay, this could have been a fake out before a breakout and we are resuming the trend to the upside, guys. That is not financial advice. That is just a subtle suggestion to pay attention to. Don't go getting froggy. When people get antsy and start trying to front run the market, that's a lot of time when people get wrecked. And I'm not just saying that you're wrong per se for doing so. I'm just giving you guys a flag of caution before doing so. A lot of people do that and then catch themselves in a bad situation. In my opinion, the best way to be in trading and or investing is to be patient and to be responsive to the market. Don't try to front run it and try to create the market, because you're not the market creator. You're not the market mover. You're not the market maker. You're not the one that's moving the market. You're a retail trader and investor, and your job is to react to the whale's movements. We're not the ones moving the market. It's just a fact, guys. And I'm not coming down on you guys. I'm just trying to remind you guys of your job as a retail trader and or investor. Unless you can clearly move the market, your job is to watch how that whale moves and swim with it. Seriously, you don't fight it. You'll drown each and every time. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the 200 EMA. The 200 EMA obviously has been a clear indicator of what kind of trend you're in. When you're below it, you're in a downtrend. When you're above it, you're in an uptrend. Right now, we need to reclaim it so we can resume our uptrend. We are just above it now, so don't front run it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the more immediate future for Bitcoin. We're going to be taking a look at Market Cipher B, which is the lower section of the charts here. You can see that the RSIs, which are a lagging indicator, are pinched together and pointing back up. We are deep in the green now on the 4-hour time frame, and the momentum is coming back up. On the 3-hour time frame, you can see same thing. We are deep in the green. Momentum's with us. RSIs are pointing back up, so everything looks good right now. On the 2-hour time frame, we went from red back to green. We are pinching together right here on the momentum waves, and the RSIs are pointing back up. On the 1-hour time frame, kind of mixed signals right now on the more immediate time frame. So that is the 1-hour time frame. We do have some kind of curvature happening here on Market Cipher B, and you guys know me. I love seeing curvature on the charts here on Market Cipher B. I really like seeing curvature like it is right now. It's not the best example, but it's still there, and I just love me some curves. I'm not front running this though. Like I told you guys, I'm also being patient, just letting Bitcoin show me that it actually wants to conquer that 4-hour 200 EMA before taking a position. The RSIs are split apart. One's pointing straight up. One's kind of lagging behind, looking like it wants to fail and go sideways here. We are a little bit overextended, or getting to overextended on the mountain ranges, or this momentum to the upside. I call them mountain ranges because they look like mountains. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now on the 1 hour. So it looks like it's there, but I'm not front running anything just yet, guys. I suggest just kind of sitting back, letting the market do its thing and show us if it actually wants to conquer this 4-hour 200 EMA. Let's move on over to Ethereum. Ethereum's looking pretty good, actually, to be honest with you, on the 4-hour time frame. Things are starting to round back up for the RSIs. Again, they're a lagging indicator, so take that with a grain of salt. But it does look like it's trying to turn back up. We are deep in the green on the 4-hour time frame of Market Cipher B. On the 3-hour time frame, it does look like it's trying its best to maintain that momentum to the upside. We are deep in the green. We are pinching together on the momentum waves. I'm still sitting this one on the sideline. So, on the 2-hour time frame, you can see that the RSIs are trying to turn back up here. We are still in the red as far as money flow goes, but we do have curvature, real good looking curvature right now on Market Cipher B, and I love curvatures. Also, we do have on the 2-hour time frame a green buy signal here, which is this green dot that just got printed about 20 minutes ago. We still have an hour and 40 minutes for that to confirm, but something to keep in mind, guys. This could be turning around for Ethereum, and we could actually see 2600. I'm sorry, 3600 for Ethereum here shortly. If we see 3600, I think we start pumping really soon. On the 1-hour time frame, good curvature right here. We are still in the green. I'm sorry, still in the red. Gosh, get your thoughts together. We are still deep in the red here, but look at this curvature, guys. Look at this curvature here, and the RSIs are pointing back up. I think if we give this time, we might actually see this turn around for Ethereum today. Also, something to take note of on Market Cipher A, which is the top section of the charts here, we do have a continuation dot right here, which is a green dot. Same principle as these Market Cipher B green dots on Market Cipher A. These are considered to be a little bit more stronger, but they are the same principle. When you see a green dot on the top of the candles here, that usually indicates that we should be seeing a continuation to the upside. I don't know how strong that is on the 1-hour. I usually look for the 4-hour signals, but it's there. So it's just something to look at, guys. Something I also want you guys to pay attention to, and I'm going to bring this up each and every time I talk about Ethereum. Check this out, guys. I found a trading bots algorithm on the 4-hour time frame that has been clearly manipulating Ethereum's price for some time now. Each one of these arrows signifies a certain time that this massive trading bot likes to move Ethereum's price, and then obviously the same arrows on the bottom indicate when it pumps it back up. But all of these arrows have the same thing in common, and that is 2300 on TradingView. If you guys don't know what time frame that is, that's 11 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the States. Guys, every one of these major moves that have happened have been correlated, and I've backtested this a lot. Every one of them have been initiated at 11 p.m. or 2300. Watch the timestamps down below. 2300. This big dump initiated at 2300. This dump happened at 2300. This dump happened, at 2300, 2300, and so on and so forth. Even the pumps back to the upside, guys, have happened at 2300, 2300. I backtested it. If you guys don't believe me, go ahead and backtest it yourself. I'm going to be putting all kinds of information on TradingView. I'll be writing comments. I'm going to let everybody know and expose this bot and make it change its algorithm. And then I'm going to find that algorithm and I'm going to break that too. I'm going to let you guys know this is not financial advice, but watch out for 11 p.m. Central Standard Time when you're in your position. Not financial advice, but I'm just making you guys aware of what I'm seeing. Even when we were at all-time highs, guess what happened at 2300, guys? We initiated the dump. Look at the timestamp down below, right where Market Cipher B is. Look at that down here, guys. Down here. Follow my cursor. Look at that. It got initiated right here at the very top at 2300. And you can cross-reference all of these all the way down. Even this pump back up, guys. Even this pump back up, 2300. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Every single one of them with deadly accuracy. Go ahead. It could be off just a little bit with momentum, because when you have momentum, it doesn't matter if it gets initiated at a certain time or not. It's going to play out a little bit before it starts rising it back up. This trading bots, they don't ride or push the whole momentum to the upside or downside. They just initiate it with a massive order. I'm just showing you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at ADA right now. ADA on the 4-hour time frame looking like it's trying to recover right now, trading at $2.59, was up at $2.60. On the 4-hour time frame, looking at Market Cipher, you can see that the RSIs are trying to point back up here. We do have momentum. Look at this curvature on the 4-hour time frame on ADA's chart. We are still in the red, so be mindful of that. On the 3-hour time frame, you can see that the RSIs are now pointing back down, so we could be taking a breather right now. But on the 3-hour time frame, we were pumping up, and now it's looking like it's taking a breather. does not necessarily mean that we're going to be coming straight back down, but it does look like we're taking a breather and kind of trying to go sideways here. We are starting to create curvature, which I love, but we are still in the red as far as money flow goes as well. I'm just sitting on the sidelines, guys. I'm telling you right now, I'm still sitting on the sidelines, letting the market tell me what it clearly wants to do. This is still 50-50 range for me, and that's not good enough for me to take a position. Right now on the 2-hour time frame, you can see that the RSIs are taking a breather right now, and we are still in the red. Look at this curve though, guys. Love it. On the 1-hour time frame, you can see massive curvature happening right here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. RSIs are flattening out, looking like they're wanting to turn this back around and keep pumping to the upside. Don't front run that just yet though, because we are still in the red right now. And also we do have news coming out, which, you know, there is that saying, buy the rumor, sell the news. When smart contracts get released on the 12th, which is just days away, expect a dump. I'm not necessarily saying that that's what's going to be happening, because we saw what happened with EIP 1559 for Ethereum. In fact, it rallied throughout that whole time. And I know a lot of people back then were actually expecting a dump. But EIP 1559 for Ethereum, which, you know, was the burning mechanism, actually pumped the price quite well. So it's kind of, again, 50-50. Maybe we see a big sell-off again for Cardano. Maybe we don't. Maybe we see a really big rally leading in to the 12th. Let's move on over to Solana, the big daddy of them all that's been stealing the show out of the top 10 coins. Right now, guys, I'm just going to take a look at the 4-hour time frame. We are clearly well above the 50 EMA. We've been well above it for a long time. We are clearly well above the 200 EMA, and this thing just is not stopping. We are getting sell signals and signals all around, showing that the RSIs are rounding and coming back down in the 4-hour time frame. We got a red dot here showing us that we need to take a break, and we do. We honestly need to take a break. We need to take a break. Just slow down, Solana. Take a breath before you keep knocking everybody out the box. Just take a breath. Get your momentum back, and then I want to see you guys' massive explosion. I do. Just explode on the market. Just explode. Anyway, let's go on over to the 3-hour time frame. You can see same thing as the 4-hour time frame, rounding out quite well on the RSIs, coming back down. That necessarily doesn't mean that we're going to be just taking a dump, because you guys saw it could be like this right here, right, where we come back down, go sideways, and boom, we just keep rallying. We got a sell signal here on Market Cipher B. We also are still in the green, so there's that. Kind of mixed signals. 2-hour, this is all going to look the same, I guarantee you it. 2-hour coming back down, sell signal was just there, still in the green. On the 1-hour time frame, same thing. Kind of funny though, because like you can see all this on Market Cipher B, but with Solana and its previous price action, it just ignores it. So I don't know what to tell you guys. If you guys want to get Solana, maybe just DCA a little bit, buy, you know, satisfy your urge, buy a little bit right now, and then set limit orders on the way down, because, you know, you might miss it, and then you might be able to get it. I know I myself don't copy this, or you can, whatever. It's just me, though. It's not financial advice. But I am actually setting buy orders halfway between here, halfway between the 50 EMA, and then I'm setting a pretty good order here on the 50 EMA. And then just for giggles, I might set it just below it, and then another one just below that, and then another one at the 200 EMA, just in case Bitcoin fails. Although I will say, even when Bitcoin failed the 200 EMA, Solana didn't care. Solana was like, no, I'm not having none of that. I'm not being faked out one bit. So hard to give you guys advice about Solana right now. All I can say is if you use the Fibonacci retracement, which is a good tool to use, if we go all the way back down here, I mean, which I just don't think that it's going to even hold up on the Fib retracement. You could set it one here on the 0.786, which is the $174 range. If it comes down to 174, I'm going to be super happy. I'll scoop up a bunch of that. Then if it comes down to the 0.618, which is right around 142, which I really don't think that's going to happen unless everything just dumps again, I'll be super, super happy as well. But Solana is just a freight train of momentum, and I don't know what to tell you guys. I think it's a great project. I think it has a lot of hype behind it. It has a lot of good promoters. It has everything going for it right now in the space. They're doing everything right. So I just, DCA. That's the best advice I can give you. It's not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. So anyway, that's what I'm seeing in the market right now. If you guys have any questions about any other assets, or if you guys would like to actually join me in some live streams, let me know, because I'm considering doing a lot more live streams than making these videos. That's what I'm seeing in the market for all of these assets. I hope you guys have been doing well throughout this weird time in crypto where we're trying to be faked out while we're trying to rally. I really do hope you guys are still in profits. I hope you guys didn't get wrecked too bad during the other day. Realize profits while they're there to be realized, guys. Don't overextend. Stay in profit. Stay blessed. Peace.